Hello everyone, my name is Shadic. Welcome to the Stanley Parable. Oh, look at the wimp mouse. This is intense over there. All the other computers. Oh well, let's play. The end is never the end. The end is loading. Never. Alright, let's do this.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Alright.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427.
427.
Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on the keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them.
How long?
This is what employee 427 did every day, every month, of every year.
Wow.
And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Alright, I'm out of my office. Here I can interact with things. Like, close it. Oh, I can't close it. Oh, I can't open it now.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh wait.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Boop. Alright. Let's go.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
I'll read him later. Can I go over here? Hello? Excuse me? May I please go here? Ooh, maybe here. Please?
Stanley clicked on literally every single door in the office.
That's another clock is in my area.
From his environment.
Oh, that looks interesting. Alright, what's this?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay. By the way, the reason why I'm putting the camera right here, this game is a little bit funny. And this is, in other words, this is a funny cam. Alright. I'm literally clicking on everything.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief,
R.I.P.
Stanley
friends.
decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Employee Jim. Oh, I'm not in it. I want to solve a dispute. No, I'm seeing that. Help! I'm a post-it. Okay. Everyone is unique. You most of all. That is true. That is true. Mike James, you are fired. Nope. We have our new product. Graphs about things plus money. Work harder, hard worker. Alright. Oh, what's this?
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Is there anything? Wow, I'm down really low.
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Alright, for now we listen. I mean, here there's like so many endings to this. I'm gonna have to just find them all in this playthrough. Get out of here. Ooh. Ah. And now you close. Ooh, this must be his office. That's a pretty good office.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Alright, I'm going inside. Okie dokie. Loading. Yeah. I smell good food.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job.
Wireless.
Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
I can see the dark.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Well, fine. When the story's over, I'm gonna have to disobey his orders. Maybe not all of them.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Moo! Alright, let's see here.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature
Fired.
Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen.
Whoa.
And Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place
I like that room,
where
it's red.
freedom meant nothing.
Dag. Alright, minus 427. Yeah, employee 427. Employee pirate. Oh yeah, there's my remote. Might be supper time. I'm so back. Alright, okay, where am I? Oh, okay.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible.
Employee pirate.
It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to
CCTV.
Finally? No.
No.
He refused to believe it.
I
He
refuse.
couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was
Never.
unthinkable, wasn't it?
It was
even
preposterous.
possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Apparently so.
But here was the proof.
Facility
The heart
power.
of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power
Verse 3.
over another human life.
Yeah.
For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
5. Where's 3? Where's 3 go? Where's number 3? Where's the button there? I press it. No, of course not. Where's 3? 3. Where's 4? I'm assuming that's, yeah, that's, I can see 4 clearly. One, two, three. 4. Alright, now 5. I have no idea what I'm doing this for. This might reveal something. And there's a 5 there. So let's go, I guess. Nothing happens. I don't see another 6 or something. No, there's a 6. Oh, fine.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
So off. Well then, I think so. Oh, what's that? I'll put the volume down for this, in case.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty.
It's not entirely black. I can see light in the bottom.
Was it over?
No, there's probably something else here.
Yes. He had won.
What?
He had defeated the machine.
Woo!
Unshackled himself from someone else's command.
Kaboom!
Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved.
Oh wait, did I move? Oh, I can't
Where
move.
had his co-workers gone?
Where the buttons go?
How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him.
No.
For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand,
Birds.
but to let go. No
Let it
longer would
go.
anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel.
Ow.
Whatever life
come
he
on.
lives, it will be his.
Oh,
That was all he needed to know.
look at that. It's beauty.
It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
Where do the cars come from then? There's like stone walls there. It seems ancient. There's like a parking lot there. No real car roads. Unless that counts. But it's too small for cars.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin.
Now I'm moving
The
slowly.
feeling of liberation. The immense possibility
Okay, I'm
of
not
the
moving.
new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen.
Ah, it's
And
cute.
Stanley was happy.
I am happy. I'm gonna go back there and press that on button, whatever that is. I hear there's multiple endings. The end is never the end. That's good to know. But
All of his co-workers were gone.
oh, what?
What could it
We're in the
be?
beginning again.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Wow, okay then. Give me a few times to get up to the ending. See ya.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as
I remember
possible.
this.
He didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk.
Oh!
That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music.
It's actually a little bit calming.
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
I'm floating. See ya. Loading, 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 load, 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 load. Oh, that was fast. No cuts in there.
This mind control.
What the? There's words there. There's words. What's it say?
To believe it couldn't be true.
Who's that?
Had Stanley really been under
028.
all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it?
There's some TVs are not on in this room.
No.
There's another one that has words.
To believe it. He couldn't
There's also a red
accept
room
it.
there.
His own life in someone else's control? Never.
Never.
It was and as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over... Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control? Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But
wow, this is like a dark ending.
There's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go.
Turn
the controls off and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification,
say what now?
Nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire complex.
Oh, what?
How long until detonation then? Let's say 2 minutes. Ah, now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires.
Oh, the numbers, the letters. They must have something now.
Mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious...
Maybe those are the numbers are for. Let's go. Come on.
Talk about you, about me, where we're going. What all this means, I barely know where to start. What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace before you're obliterated. All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them.
Okay.
I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich.
Okay, yellow, whatever.
Go. But I'm sure
whatever yellow?
I come up with on the next go around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much.
Okay, well, I'm leaving.
To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not? These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees.
Oh, that's nice.
Dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing now?
I'm trying to figure it out.
Or did you just assume when you saw that timer
what is this?
that something in this room was capable of turning
re-enter password. Password? What's the password?
From button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones, or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved?
Let me try doing this again.
Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is?
No. Uh-oh.
Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble.
Let's go.
This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't. Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here. Just you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately?
I am only 4 2
7. Or will you let it go peacefully?
Crap.
Another choice.
It's like no one
can't or don't. It's all the same to me. All a part of the joke. And believe me,
we gotta go in the center.
Laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade
Kaboom. Are we going back at the beginning? Yes, I am. I was gonna take that escape route.
All of his co-workers were... Wait, no. This isn't the right office, is it?
What?
Is this Stanley's office?
Okay. Is that supposed to be part of it? Alright.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Doing it. Let's go hear some music again.
Okay, I think we all know the drill by now. Blah, blah, blah. Dark secrets, the keypad. Stanley pushes some buttons. Oh, hey, look, it's a new passageway. Quelle surprise.
Excuse me now? Do you know this is happening or what? Do you know this is all happening? Are you watching me? Aye.
They
No,
walked
it's
straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control
Yeah, no.
Facility. Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
What? I'm
The
going
door
anyways.
behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
No.
At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Let's do this. I'm standing on the edge. Can't touch this. Can't touch this. Whee! Whee! Wait, how am I alive?
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise,
Whoa.
he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. So he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Farewell, Stanley.
Who are you?
Narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Boom. That's Stanley Parable. Hey, that's a game.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
Nothing, I assume.
When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
That's just horror right there. The plug that shows the office on the beginning of the game is you'll read this. We're gonna read the map now. The 2 doors, blah 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 blah. The filing cabinet. Corridor. And this is my desk. The office. 1, 2, 3. The button sounds. Oh. Off campus. What does it say? Installing. What you installing? Ah, it's Windows. Oh, I can turn it off. You're playing card games. Can I deactivate? Oh, no. Goes off is off. Employee database. Loading. Employee database. Please enter your command. Wait, how'd you know I was 427? No. Oh, look at this. It's Jesus made this game. Oh, Valve helped this? Huh. I didn't know that. Valve is a good company. Office clack. Alright, so. Bar service. What's in here? Employee lounge. The underground. Oh, this is the original picture. What's this?
I don't know. How about they're throwing a surprise party for him for all his button pushing? Does that sound plausible to you? See how it's impossible for the player to do anything.
Oh.
Perfect example of
Let me go to washroom.
four-level design, textbook mistake. It's the kind of thing you pick up on intuitively if you have even the most fundamental understanding of good and bad game design. But of course, you being you, you'll probably spend the next hour trying to solve it. Here, I'm just going to...
Alright, let's do these. Credits. Kevin Browning. Numbers. The office. Maintenance room. Oh, he's a printer. Words. You are going to read it all. You are going to read it all. Green lights. Whoa, this is except in Steam. I did not buy this game in Steam. Which explains why I don't have the achievements. If there are. Warzone. Huh. That would have been a good movie as well. Why didn't you put it in? No, never mind. I said it there. I'm dumb. Narrator emails. But okay. I'm gonna go now. There are sequels. Why didn't you tell me? The Office. Alright. The apartment timer. What's in here? Ending. Okay. Oh, it's the exit. I'm not sure if I want to go there yet. There's so many things I need to read. "2011, 2012, 2014, 13, right? 13, yeah. Oh, I've seen that before. Oh, they've been here. Ah! Boing, boing, boing. Oh, same place. Over here. It's gotta be a different pathway, so yeah, I don't think I've been there yet. Did I been there? No. I don't think I have. What's this? Yeah, goodbye. Sorry. The meeting room. Lounge. Time to go to the exit. Bye-bye.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free. Can you see?
Oh, my camera!
See how much
I didn't notice
they hate
that.
one another?
Sorry.
No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let time...
Ouch. Hello. We're going to disobey all of his orders this time. Every single one of them, even it. Now we disobey all of his orders, and then next video will
All of
come.
his co-workers were gone.
Yeah.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
This was not meant to be before. This was supposed to go this way, not here. Huh.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and
Yeah,
Stanley
it
knew
was.
it perfectly well.
No, I didn't.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Let's admire the lounge.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Nothing much here.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
So here. Oh, there's an elevator there. Because we get another choice there. Ah, well, not going there.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Her? Who's her?
This
Diana?
is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself.
Is it Diana?
To put your work aside. To let her back into your life.
Okay.
She's been waiting.
Oh!
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
No, dang, it's too tempting. I touched it. Here's my room.
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right.
Bread in the oven? What's bread in the
There
oven?
we go. All right, now. I
Seriously,
want
who
you
does
to come
that?
in and tell me
I don't
all
know.
about
Your day.
Well,
Gotcha. Oh, come on. I think you had a lovely
I can't believe
life.
I'm laughing to
They want
that.
to commit their life to you. I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
I know.
Sorry,
What the-
but you're in my story now.
Well, why did you do this before then?
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
Excuse me? Good morning, employee 427. Press C on your keyboard.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
Press 6.
Look at him there, pushing
What
buttons,
the?
doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
Press 2.
But in his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown. Fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful. And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
We watch TV, alright.
And so he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly.
Press... Where's the mouse? Mouse! Okay. Spend time with the boys.
So, he went further. He imagined that he came to 2 open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
I'm to prepare dinner.
As he wandered through this fantasy,
The floor's dirty now.
he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations.
I can't jump in this
Down one path
game.
lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable.
Baby? I didn't hear all of it. Tell the story for kids.
It was such a wonderful fantasy.
Kiddos?
And so in his head, he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
Tell your wife if you love her. I love
But there
you.
is no answer. How could there possibly be? In reality, all
Even
he's doing
changing.
is pushing the same
Table.
buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets, the more he forgets which life is the real one.
Go to sleep.
And I'm trying to tell him this.
And the bed's not
that
changing.
in this world, he can never be anything but an observer. That as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
Okay. Press J to be on the one. Wait, is there something if I don't do it? I do something else if I don't do it?
You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
Press G to question nothing.
I suppose I can't, not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again. And Stanley pushed a button.
What?
And I tried again.
No.
And Stanley pushed a button.
No.
And I tried.
I'm dead. And it's never the end. Right, then. I'm gonna say that's the end of the video for today, right?
Just a step through this door, Stanley thought to himself, that's all I need. If I can make it through this door, I can make it through them all. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Is there something else to this or what? There's new words coming out of this.
When Stanley came to a set of 2...
They're not. Anyway, guys, I'll be the end of the video for today. This game is confusing me. Anyways, guys, I'm Shadic. I'll see you all next time.